Hey guys, welcome to my first ever long form video of Bite by Night. This game came out a couple days ago and has taken the Roblox ASIM community by like storm. Like, I think last time I checked it was like at 200,000 players, which is just really insane for a newly released game. But there's been a question, and a lot of people have their opinions about it, and it's who's the best killer in Bite by Night? And I'm here to answer that question today. Now, some of you might not know what the killer do, how their abilities work, or how it looks like playing with them, and I'm here to show you all of that. So, first thing that's going to happen is I'm going to explain all the killer's abilities. First Springtrap, then the Mimic, and then Ennard's. And then after I explain you all their abilities, I will be playing a game as each one of the killers, and then at the end of the video, I will be answering the question, who is the best killer currently? And that's pretty much the video today. I hope you all enjoy the video. Let's get into it. Woo! So Springtrap is the first character, or first killer you get, and his abilities are kinda simple, but then there's some stuff to it you also gotta remember. So first his M1, he has the M1 with the axe, which does like 36 damage, and then his second ability is an axe throw, which when it hits someone, it applies a slowness and a bleed effect. So if you hit someone with axe, they're gonna become slow and they're gonna start slowly bleeding out. And then the next thing is a bear trap. It's a trap, and if the person walks into it, they get trapped, and it does 15 damage. And you can either hit them, they can wait out a timer, or they can have someone come help them. And you can also disarm bear traps as a survivor, so keep that in mind. But the next part of his kit is when he throws his axe. Because when he throws his axe, if he doesn't pick it up, he does like 28 damage now, or 26. So he does less M1 damage, but he has Scream now. And this Scream gives the survivors blindness, depending on how close they are to you, it affects them differently. And then he has a charge, which is it's just a charge that you control with your like look around, and then you grab onto it, does this one, and it does like 20 HP to them, probably like 30, and then you can hit them afterwards. So this kit is pretty easy to understand, it's not that complex, and yeah. So now we have the Mimic. So his abilities are kinda simple to understand. He has the second ability is how you can change stats. So you can change between strength, speed, and stealth. So for right now we're just going to do strength. It's pretty simple. Strength is literally just one button, your M1. And this M1, it does 40 damage to the player if it connects. And that's pretty much it for strength. Nothing really special. His next thing though is speed, which he actually becomes faster, I think, than the average player, so he can catch up to them. And his M1 has a bit of a lunge, so like, you can move still while doing the M1. It has a good amount of distance. The only problem is that it only does 6 damage per hit. So to kill him, you would have to kill this bacon here with speed, you would have to hit him around 15 times. Probably even more. So yeah. But to make up for this very low damage output, you have a leap, which lets you leap into the air and ground pound anybody. And it does around 25 damage, 30 damage, so it's pretty good. But his next stat is the most OP in my opinion, and that is stealth. So his M1 does 25 damage, kind of basic, but then he has a grab with this ability, which if you grab someone, you can run with them, you can carry them around, and then when the timer runs out, you can throw. It makes you throw them and back. Now you can also press it again to make them like throw them faster, but you know. So you either press it again or you let the timer run out. It builds into them and then throws them. And then this ability, probably the most OP. So he goes underground. He has a good speed boost, and then at any time he can pop out of the ground by pressing it again. The OP thing about this is that if you press R, you can change your abilities at the same time. You can come out of the ground and then change to strength, and you can do like 60 damage to them, which is just a lot of damage, and it's really OP in my opinion. But yeah. Okay, so for the third killer in this game, we have Ennard. He's pretty unique what he does. He does a good amount of damage. I'll put it up somewhere. But a good amount of damage in the M1. He has a tentacle grab, which is the E ability or dirt ability. That if you can grab people and pull them towards you. It doesn't do damage. It just pulls them towards you. And then his second ability sends out little like little guys. I don't know what they are, but they will attach onto the person, and it gives them blindness and slowness, and they have to shake their camera to get them out. And that's pretty much how they work. And the unique part about Ennard is his kind of ability to transform into people. So once you get a kill, so like if I kill this person here, or my R account, I will be able to transform into his avatar. And you get two abilities here. You get M1, which also raises the stamina, as you can see. Or you get the second ability, which is a AoE attack, which basically does an explosion around them. And also, this has a really small cooldown, like a 2-second cooldown. And the unique thing about this is that you get 100 stamina like a regular survivor, and you as fast as a survivor. And then this is the attack, which I think is such a cool animation. And yeah, I actually do not know how much damage it does, but yeah. Yeah, that's it for all the characters. So let's get into the video and see how each one of them plays. I'm the killer. Okay, prototype. I'll be honest, I think he's the best killer out of them all. But let's go. See what happens. Whoa, lag. That has some lag spikes, but should be able to fully impede.
This location is unauthorized.
So we'll wait until they get all nice and cuddly. Okay, I think this is good. He's a Nightcrawler. He's gonna struggle a bit more. Oh, I forgot he had overhealth. Shit. my god. How long does it take to kill someone? No question is, do I want to go against Stunner or a Survivor? I feel like the answer to that is a Stunner. Because, hold on, right? Now I have speed to chase this guy. I don't know why he's doing this. I'm gonna just throw him in there for a bit. Cause I had to going and then just come out and back to me. That was smart to run away from where he could think I was gonna go. But dude, the prototype, I don't know if I can call it by the actual name, but the prototype, dude, feels way too overpowered for something good. Like, it's so annoying to go against. It's not even funny. Yeah, that's the prototype. That took me like how long? Like 5 minutes of gameplay there. Like that's not long at all. So now I just gotta keep on playing until I get a killer again. It's gonna be fun. Just loop him here. Okay, yeah. I was about to say, my teammate's bound to die. He's probably going to set up traps, if I have to guess, because every Springtrap does that. Does he know? Does he know? Does he know? Okay, so I don't know why he did that, but you know what? So you decide to go do that.
You can run, but you cannot hide.
Yeah, I trust in my ability to do that consistently. I think there's a glitch, because that's supposed to make me go blind. And it really hasn't yet. So I'm really debating if activating this preset gives you a bug or not with it. Yeah, I'm just gonna go in. He's not gonna make it. If I get I think the thing I do have to move on has those now.
You are getting tired. There's nowhere left to hide. You're getting tired. There's nowhere left to hide. Predictable. You can run, but you cannot hide. So predictable.
Manly walk. I love how it's a bacon hair too. To make it like that could be anybody's friend. You just don't know. Okay, I love that.
So dramatic.
Oh, that's bull. That's actual bull.
You've interrupted the show. You've interrupted the show.
So dramatic.
There we go. There we go. Now I'm getting more confidence. There we go. Nobody saw it, right? Yeah, nobody saw that. Okay, why did I am Quebec? Do I get axe because he has an axe? No, I do not.
All systems operational. Thank you for your cooperation.
Whoa. Whoa. Costume! Oh, I love his voice line. His voice line is good. It's just not my playstyle, and I really wanted to do a sneaky play, but I think he's broken right now or something. That is just like almost impossible to do a sneaky play. I know what y'all came here for. Y'all came here to find out who the best killer was, and I'll tell you, there isn't really a best killer, to be honest. I mean, it really just determines on your playstyle. If you want a nice, simple playstyle, like you simple, you aggressive, I recommend going with Springtrap. If you tactical, you like thinking outside of the box and all that, go with the prototype. And if you like being sneaky and all that, you know, being sneaky, playing mind games, go with Ennard. Or the Doppelganger, yeah. But who's the best in my opinion? But personally, if you know what you're doing and you have experience playing the game, I recommend going with the prototype because at the current moment we are in the game, he is probably one of the most broken characters in the game right now. And if you can learn how to play him, you will wipe lobbies fairly easily. But there's a big likelihood he will get nerfed. So if you want a safe bet, a good balanced character that you can still wipe lobbies with, I recommend just sticking to Springtrap or the Watson and just going from there. Because even though he is the free killer you get, he is really good, and you can definitely do a bunch of stuff with him. And there's a bunch of counters you can do, as you saw in my gameplay. I countered a loop that was very common on that map by putting down a bear trap. So he has a lot of outplay potential, and I recommend sticking to Springtrap for the future. But currently, I think the best killer right now has to be the prototype or the mimic, however you want to call him. And I think Ennard is probably the weakest. I don't like Ennard. This is kind of biased. I just really don't like Ennard. I'm sorry. I just don't like him. But yeah. Besides that, I hope y'all enjoyed this video. This is my first ever Roblox video. I've done content before. I know what I'm doing. I think I have no clue. But I hope y'all enjoy it. Like if you want to. You don't have to subscribe. If you want to subscribe, please do. I need subs, please. But leave a comment, to be honest, if you enjoy this, and if if people enjoy this, I would start doing more content like this, because this is something I've really been interested in, is doing Roblox type content, and I think this game is a really fun game to play. So yeah. Besides that, I hope y'all enjoy the video, and yeah, have a good day. Peace.